Aloha Scorpio, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your general reading for February 2021. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please do check out your Moon and Rising signs for an overall picture of your general read for the month. Also, thank you for everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, hit that bell button, left me comments. All of those things are helping my channel to grow and expand, and I very much appreciate that. For a private reading or energy clearing session with me personally, please book that on my website, www.thewhisperingdragonfly.com. Also, there is my bio and information in the description box below, as well as ways to send me goodies via snail mail and some fun information there. So let's get to it, and we're going to get to your reading, Scorpio. Oh, aloha. Aloha, Scorpio. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your messages for February 2021. So this is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please do check out your Moon and Rising signs. That will give you a more detailed picture of what your month is going to be like. Please remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest. I read intuitively, so if a story resonates with you, it may be for you specifically. Okay, so roll with it, and if it doesn't, then you just leave that information behind. You are the creator of your reality, and you can change it any way that you choose. Okay, let's see here. All right, and thank you for those who have subscribed. If you haven't yet, please do hit that bell button, like, share, comment. All those things are really helping my channel to grow and expand. All right, and one more here. So, two more. We have fertility is the rune that came out for you. Okay. And then we have experiencing grace. Paul the Venetian is looking after you, Scorpio. So it says, share your gifts with grace. Waves of information and love are coming to you. Okay. For those of you who are wanting to have a baby, this may be a very good time to practice that in order to have the baby. Others, fertility means just that, for fertile dreams. So you are in a really excellent time of being fertile. So any desire or dream that you would like to plant at this time is really going to move you forward nicely, Scorpio. Okay, we have the World. So the World shows me that you're completing a cycle. This also reminds me of your card in the tarot, which is death and rebirth. Okay, because I feel like this person is kind of taking that leap of faith into the world, leaving behind what they know, and opening a new door for themselves. Okay. So we have by the book, which was in the protection position, so we will talk about that. It says, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time of transformation, so let go of fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust the light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. And then we have TikTok. Okay, so the time is now. TikTok, okay? the world, death and rebirth. So you are going through a death and rebirth. You're revolting against a system, whether that be an internal system that hasn't been working for you or an external one. For some of you, I also got the picture of adoption. Okay, so some of you may be single, mom or dad out there, and want to adopt, because that fertility I saw also came with the idea of non-traditional. Okay, so how you might be, for those of you that applies to, it's saying that you know, it's time to go against tradition, if you will. Okay, yeah. And so overall outcome, please. Perfect. Nice. So we have the Ace of Wands and Six of Cups. All right, so we have brand new passionate beginning, and the Six of Cups is harmony in your inner and emotional world. It does have a lot to do with nostalgia. So what this is showing me is that there's this new world that's wanting to open up for you. There's some beauty. There's been a balancing that's been happening for you, Scorpio. And so I feel like that balancing is really occurring. And in the now, you're experiencing this grace to go through this death and rebirth cycle, which you do naturally because that's your natural energy. So you guys regularly go through a death and rebirth cycle because you're the ones who help to teach that. Okay, that's your card in the tarot. And so you guys have this beautiful kind of family aspect that that you've been wanting to achieve. Okay, and it's showing that that's absolutely possible. In the now, we have Five of Swords reversed, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Spirit's showing, excuse me, that you've been really working really hard to better yourself. They're showing that you've been really working to play more happier and positive thoughts in your head. Because this Five of Swords reverse is showing that you're letting go of the confusion, you're letting go of other people's opinions, you're letting go of those harsher thoughts on yourself, you're letting go of this like angel devil on the shoulder situation, and you've been really working to achieve that. They're showing that you've been taking the time necessary to build a good foundation for yourself, spiritually, physically, mentally, and they're showing that that is really helpful and it's coming to fruition right now. We have Nine of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles for your near future energy. So it's showing that that overthinking and sleepless nights are lifting. You're healing from that. You're healing and moving into this very fertile time. This Ace of Pentacles is an offer coming in. This is a long-term offer, whether this be love, business, whatever it is that you're intending to create, because you have this fertility that's available to you, and you're really rejecting the old patterns that would keep you from having what you want. And Spirit's really proud of you, Scorpio, because it's like you're having to come out of your comfort zone a little bit, but in so doing, it's providing you with what you want, and you're experiencing this grace of, you know what, if I admit where like a pattern wasn't working for me in the past, or a behavior that I was doing wasn't working for me, and now I'm going to do something different because the time is now. I feel like you feel this sense of urgency, because it is that sense of urgency. The time is now to receive in your fertile dreams. Okay, outcome here is the Four of Pentacles, and she's wearing the rune of separation on her earring there. Okay, and what's really beautiful about this is I feel like your outcome here is you're separating from the status quo, you're separating from people being a certain way, and what I love is you are moving into you're moving into justice, okay? You're moving into this balancing of yourself inside and out. You're moving into getting what you want, regardless of if the people around you agree, because it really doesn't matter, you know, death, rebirth again, okay? So you are going through the death and rebirth. That is your card, okay? We have Seven of Wands. You've really been considering who and what you give your energy to, what you allow to pierce your bubble, and now you are really empowered and living in this state of peace, okay? Yeah, you're walking away from kind of the thief of the joy. You're walking away from that old energy, and you're moving into Six of Pentacles here. You're moving into this time of great balance, great money flow, great energy flow that's happening. So as you go through this death and rebirth, Scorpio, you're really moving into a balance. And I think you're going to do things different than what the people around you, how they think you should. Okay, so for those of you that this is an actual baby, you might be having it in a different way than what would be considered traditional. Okay, for those of you that fertility is going towards an idea or a creative endeavor, it might be a creative endeavor that other people have said, no, you can't do that, Scorpio. Well, guess what? I love that saying that says, you know, the person who says it can't be done should not interrupt the person doing it. Okay, I feel like this is a time where you have a very clear idea, a very clear plan for yourself and for your life, and they're saying go for it. Okay, revolt against the systems that tell you that you cannot have or do or be what is in your birthright. Okay, and you are experiencing grace on this. So I feel like by you standing up and saying, you know what, those old patterns of fear and that old pattern of doing things the way everyone else is telling me I should do them isn't working for me. And by you standing up and releasing that pattern, I feel like you're coming into and experiencing grace that is beyond what you could imagine. And it's providing this fertility for your dreams and your manifestations to come forward. So yeah, Scorpio, I feel like it's really beautiful, really awesome. I'm feeling this momentum in me, like I'm wanting to speak more quickly. So this momentum is growing, and it's momentum towards your fertile dreams. And you know what? You kind of dance to the beat of your own drum, and that's the only drum that matters, right? Is your drum and how it works for your life, because I feel like you're very creatively building something new and bringing in a manifestation that, you know, it's not for everybody, it's for you. Okay, and so thank you so much, and keep going, Scorpio, you rebel. And so yeah, so enjoy, and I cannot wait to see what you have created from this fertile energy. All right, and until next time, aloha.